Hi. Say hi to your friends. Hi guys. Hello, hello. It's Darling by Chocolate Tour. Happy Tuesday. Oh, Marley's giving me a bath. How are you guys? Marley wanted to say hello. Say hi, friends. Say hi. And of course, Chloe's down here at my feet. She's like, I don't want to be left out. Oh, I love you, baby. Okay. Chloe, come here, Chloe. Come here, Cocoa Bear. Okay, say hi to my friends. Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. Good morning. All right, you be good, okay? You be a good girl. Oh, hi, guys. How are you? I had you vote on which two of these gingerbread things that you would like to see me do. I can't do all four. There's not enough time. It looks like A and D one, which are the ones I really liked, which is the gingerbread and the oh snap. So then the other ones are sugar and spice and gingerbread cookie. So anyways, I have these already posted over in my on my website, on my Shopify website, but we're going to paint a couple today. So we've been doing these with our, with scrapbook paper. These we're just going to paint, and we're not going to chalk them. We're going to see how does it look with them just painted. Maybe we'll put some polka dots on some of them. Maybe we'll throw some stripes in there. I'm not sure. We'll just kind of look at it and go, do I need to do something? Maybe. So maybe a couple of the little rectangles need to have something on them. But I thought, let's just try it with being painted, because we've tried it with the scrapbook paper. We've tried it with chalking it with a transfer. Let's try just painting, because painting is my love forever. So let me go ahead and let's get started. Let's see who's here. How are you guys? Just say hello if you're out there watching. It is Tuesday. Already. What happened? Monday went by so fast. Did your Monday go by fast too? It was a little crazy. It was a little crazy. And I didn't actually write down on paper, but I was looking, okay, there's lots of A's and there's lots of D's. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll paint the others up, and just show you what it looks like. I'm kind of just picking colors that I think will go together. I may change my mind on one of them. I have light pink, and then I have bright pink, and then I had this one doesn't really go. Let me see if I have a darker color over here or a lighter color. Oh, maybe a lighter color. So how about whispering turquoise, and yeah, that'll work, and aqua sky. Okay, so I have my palette here of colors, and I'll have to repeat one of them because that is only 5 colors. Okay, so excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can see one more color over here. One more color. Probably not. No, I think that's it. I think that's all the colors that I actually have that I thought would go with it. Yeah, I don't know about throwing green in there. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw sage mint in with that. Okay, how are you guys? Happy Tuesday. It's a crazy day, and I'm a little crooked. My camera's just a little crooked. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna go fix it. I'll fix it tomorrow. Let me see who's here. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Shelly. Good morning, Tony. Hi, Carrie. No, aren't they just so cute? Chloe, hey, no getting the paper. They try to get all the scraps that fall on the ground. Do not eat that stuff. That's not good for your belly. Hi, Deb, my sister. Happy Halloween. Happy birthday to my dad and to several friends. So Melissa, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Melissa Hendricks. And also another friend that is not here, but yeah. So lots of people's birthdays today, right? Why do we have an angry face? Who did the angry face? No angry faces, guys. It was probably on accident, but no angry faces, please. That does not look good with Facebook. I'm sure that it was hit on accident. I'm just sharing over to VIP. Yeah, that's really weird. Why do I have an angry face? I don't have an angry face. So that was really weird. Maybe it's, oh, that was really weird. Maybe it's from before. Maybe it is from before. Hi, Karen Ross. Hi, April. Hi, Tony. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, you're at the voting site. How fun. Our voting is our voting today? Oh, maybe it is today. Is today Election Tuesday? Maybe it is. No, it's not, because today is October. So today is not voting day for us. So next Tuesday is voting day for us. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Mary Lee. Hi, Melissa. Hello, Chris. 24. Oh my goodness, that's a little cold. It was cold yesterday morning. I walked out. So as soon as I get done here, I'm going out and I'm like changing out the pee pads from during the night, because they get up and they can't hold their bladder overnight. So anyways, at least they go on the pee pad, right? And I went out and I'm like, brr, it is fall. It really felt like fall. I don't know how cold it was. Probably just in the 50s, but it felt like fall. It was fallish here. It's snowing in Wisconsin, Carrie. That's awesome. I love snow. Hi, Carol. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Karen West. Good morning, Carol. Hi, Doris, my sister. And Tony says 37 in Texas. Oh my goodness, that's a little cold for me. That is a little cold for me. But you know what? I love the cold. I love to be cold. I don't know why. I'd rather be cold than hot. For real. Because cold, you can keep putting on extra clothes. Hot, you get in trouble if you take off too much, right? All right, let me put you down to the table to show you all of these, and let's see, I have to scooch them up. It looks like. So my camera, and I'll turn them around. Okay. All right, let me turn them around, and then I'll turn you guys to the camera, and I'll show you everything, and I'll show you the ones that we're going to do. We're going to do 2 of these. I had you guys vote, and then I'll do the others another day, or I'll just show you. So there we go. What do you think? I think they're all so cute. I love them. I love gingerbread things. So we're going to do the Oh Snap and the gingerbread. Okay, so I thought those are really cute. Those are super cute. So picking colors is always difficult. So we're not going to do the gingerbread cookie or sugar and spice. We'll do those another day. So I'm going to stack those and put those away. And these do stand on the little stands. These are a little bit smaller than the very first ones. So if you got the very first ones, this is a smaller size, and they are priced accordingly. So these are going to be $9.75 plus the shipping. I'm going to just move this right over here. Please don't fall. And I need to get paper towel for paintbrushes. All right, so my color palette that I'm thinking that I'm going to use, guys, is this. So, okay, so we're going to do these. I think what I want to do is my letters in red for this, and then probably bread will be in gingerbread color. The gingerbread will be gingerbread color. My rectangles behind, I have light buttermilk. I have Whisper and Turquoise, which is a light color. I'll show you the end of them. Aqua Sky. Then I have Cotton Candy. Dragon Fruit. I need a total of, I actually need 7 on this one. We'll have to repeat some of the colors. Sage Mint. Okay. So, and then letters will be gingerbread. Ginger will be in red, and bread will be in the honey brown, which is my gingerbread color. Oh snap! I'm thinking that here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I want all of those to be in red and gingerbread here. So does that make sense? I think it will work. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Okay, so here are my colors. Let me show you my color palette. I think these are good colors. On the one, I'll have to repeat a color, but that's okay. I will just repeat like pink or something like that. So that's my color palette. I think that's good. So this is a way to look and see, do these colors all go together? I think these do. And then I'll have red as a bright color that will be on top of these as the words. I don't want to do black and then the gingerbread color. So both of those colors are darker and will show up. Okay, so that's what you need to do when you're looking at your colors, is hold them upside down to see if they are going to all look good together. The rectangle right here, that's going to be my light buttermilk. And then the others will all be my other colors and just be varied. Like I think I'll start with pink and then with that and just go, yeah, I think I'll go in that order. Okay. And then the base part, what color should I do the base part? So the base part should probably be, we could do it gingerbread color. Let's do a gingerbread color. Okay. All right. So we figured out our colors. Let's get our little board over here. Hi, Janine. How are you? Can you see Chloe down there? Chloe, are you down in the corner? What you doing? Hi, baby. All right, let me put myself up in the corner here. Let's do this. Let's get started. Okay, guys, how are you guys? Happy Tuesday. Boy, was it a day yesterday. I worked my butt off. Remember I told you that I had worked all night, basically until 3 o'clock in the morning, to get everything over to my boss so that they would get everything first thing in the morning. You know, I'm going to start from the bottom up. Let's do, oh snap, down here. Let's do all our little gingerbreads right down here. And we have our little hearts. These are tiny, tiny hearts, guys. Hope you don't lose them. So by the time that I got done with my Facebook Live, they already had it all back to me. So I was able to do all of my billing, get it all done. And I was able to complete everything before I had to leave at 1:30 to go over and finish up my craft show. So I went over, I got everything finished except for my chalk paste, because remember my story, Darlene forgot to order her chalk paste until Saturday, and I did overnight shipping. I had enough designer dollars that I got my all my chalk paste and my ink free. So I was lucky with that. Let's see, let's start like this. Let's do this one at the bottom. Okay, and then let's do oh snap. Let's do it like this so that we're going in order. And guess what? It shipped yesterday. Yay! So it did ship yesterday. So I will get my order today. So I lucked out. I really lucked out. I lucked out that they are so good about shipping overnight orders. So overnight orders, when it's not a launch, it has priority. So, okay, these are going to be gingerbread color. Let's just do this. Let's just put it right here. So when it is not a launch, if you do an overnight order and you place it before 10 o'clock a.m., it will ship that same day. If it is not a launch day or week, like if they just did a big launch, it would be different. They launched the what do I want to say, the sports one, but they don't really count that as a big launch because it really wasn't that big. You know what, let me put one of these sideways. Okay, so I'm just trying to get everything in here. I want to make sure that all my stuff is in the correct order so that I paint it in the correct order. So I might have to move some stuff around. I might need to move this over so that I keep it in the correct order that it needs to be painted, and have this in the right order. Okay, snap. Let me just do this. Oh, snap. And I might just say things out loud. Sometimes in order to keep myself in order, I will say things out loud. Like I'll go, okay, so that needs to be a certain color. And I'll just take these in the order. Happy Halloween, Cheryl. Hi, Denise. Happy Halloween. Happy birthday to my daddy. Yes. Oh gosh. And I sent his present a couple of weeks ago. I actually sent his present because I know that I get busy. He's like, "Did you send my Christmas present already?" I'm like, "No, that's your birthday present," because I get busy and I just wanted to make sure that I got him his present. Okay, let me scooch this down. Okay, now I have everything on here. There is that. So yeah, I might talk out loud. Okay, so we're gonna start with, let's actually start with these since let's start with our rectangle at the bottom. And it's going to be light buttermilk. And we're just gonna go back and forth on everything. And I'm not going to do paper on these. Oh, and we don't have room for these. Let's just put these somewhere. We will just put these over here. I said those were going to be gingerbread color. You know what? Let me paint this, and then I'll just put them right up above. Okay, how about that? And I just get so busy sometimes this time of year. It's my daughter's 40th birthday on Friday, and we haven't decided exactly what we're doing. I will be at a craft show, but I'll be done in time that we can go out to dinner or celebrate at her house or my house. I just haven't heard what the plan is yet. So my dad was born in 38, so I could do that on my fingers. I think he's 85 this year. 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98, 2008, 2018 plus 5. Okay, yeah, 85 this year. Oh my goodness. Fingers are great for that. Sometimes we have to use our toes, right? My grandmother lived to, I'm going to put these right up here at the top. You probably won't be able to see them, but I'm going to do gingerbread colors on those when I have gingerbread color on my brush. My grandmother's lived to 99. So I kind of hope to live long like that. I know. I'll have to give my dad a phone call. I didn't get to call him on Sunday because I was flying, and then, things just get away from you. Things just get away. So I didn't get to call him then. Okay, my first color is cotton candy. All right. Who has stuff going on this week? Tell me what's going on this week or today. Who has fun stuff? I'm going to look at this and I'm going to count my colors. I'm going to say my colors. Okay, so this is cotton candy. Cotton candy is our first one. Okay, so cotton candy is the first one. And then dragon fruit. And then sage mint. And then our light blue, dark blue. So whatever. Whispering turquoise. And then aqua sky. Okay, this one has an extra one at the end. So this one will also be our cotton candy. So we will repeat the colors on this one, just on one rectangle. I know. I am lucky to still have my dad. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to still have him. And he's doing fairly well. He recently had some issues with, it's not fun when he has any type of flu bug. He'll pass out, or he'll just not feel good and have issues. He's in a wheelchair, so he can't move fast. So having the flu bug, being in a wheelchair, is not a fun thing. Oh my goodness. I just feel bad. It's hard when they're not mobile. So I guess that's it. That's the thing that I hope that I will be able to stay mobile for a very long time. Okay, next color is Karen Ramonko's favorite color, dragon fruit. I was Sarah trying a much larger craft show by Omaha this weekend, reaching out for new blood. Yay! Awesome. Hope it's a success, traveling 3 hours. Oh, I hope it's a success too. That is great that you're trying something new. And Cheryl says, doing some trunk and treating, then trick-or-treating with the grandkids. How fun! Cheryl, how many grandkids do you have? I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I have 11, but they're not all here. and only one will be trick-or-treating tonight here. So Kaylin will be trick-or-treating. We have Brody is a freshman, and Jill is a junior. And then my other kiddos moved. My other grandkiddos moved. Haley is 22, so she won't be trick-or-treating. But we might be walking around the block. So that was dragon fruit. Okay, so next color is sage mint. Oh, you have a vendor event on Saturday. Awesome. Yay. Well, I have my 2 that are going on. And people think, yeah, it's crazy to do 2. Let me make sure that is not the one I want to do. It's this one. I almost did the wrong one. Oh, snap. Okay, so I almost did the wrong one. It would be easier just to do one at a time on these. It really would. So this is sage mint. It looks like I'm going to have to do a second coat. That's fine. We are going to ink the edges. I really want to try this with just painting because some of you guys have said, I don't have scrapbook paper. I don't have a printer to print it. Is there another way to do it? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So we will try it this other way. Okay, this is my light blue, Whispering Turquoise, and the color is not that different on the darker turquoise. It's just barely. So, but you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell. So this is Whispering Turquoise, and guys, you can do any color. Honestly, I always say you get to choose the colors. I always tell you my colors, but you do not have to do it the same color. You can do it the colors that you have. And honestly, if you wanted to do all of your blocks one color, you certainly could. I'm just kind of doing it these colors so that I can see what it's going to look like to have different colors. I'll probably have my granddaughter paint some for me. Hi, Lori. How are you? Happy? Is it okay? So you guys celebrate Halloween the same day that we do? I'm wondering, is Canada, is it Halloween there also? I should know these things. So this is Aqua Sky. It's a little bit darker. It's a little bit darker. It doesn't have to be a lot darker, just, just a little bit. And you could have done the colors like in blue in there. I just kind of wanted to keep those colors together. And then I will do red on my words. And yeah, I'm thinking I want to do red on Oh Snap. And then on Ginger, I'll do red, and on Brad, I will do my gingerbread color. So, oh yeah, good. Is Whispering Turquoise a new color? It could be. It could be a new color. I'm not sure. It might be a new color, or it might be a color that only some places carry. So, you know how sometimes you get things that only certain stores will carry. So it might be that situation. Okay, let's put some red in here. I'm going to use Country Red for my red. Okay, and my brushes I've cut down. Look at how small that one is. I just keep cutting the ends off because the ends are just all crusty and icky. So, and there is a lump right there. Let's get that lump in the trash can. And I need to clean out my trash can. My trash can is getting very full. Okay, so Oh Snap. I want this to be a good a color that stands out. I want this to be a bright color that stands out against all of these other ones. And I love red with the gingerbread. So I think it's going to work. If you want to do black and white letters, you absolutely can do that. I had debated on doing black or white letters. I don't think white would stand out. You'd have to have darker colors. Just look at your colors and make sure you have a good contrast. Okay. So when you lay out all your colors, lay out your color for your words and make sure that they will contrast and they will show up, because you do not want to go to all the trouble of painting things and then it doesn't show up, right? So always make sure that your colors are going to be either bright enough or dark enough that they are going to show up against the blocks. So I did post these already on the website. So if you want any of these, you can grab them. It's $9.75. There's a lot of pieces, guys. I don't know if you realize all the small pieces. And yesterday I spent hours doing the trucks. Okay, so remember the truck ornaments that I told you guys, oh, I just don't know about doing this. It's so much work. I need to wait till I get back so I can help Tara. I'm glad I did, because half of my day yesterday was spent doing truck ornaments for you guys. You know, the little mini trucks. Yes, half of the day yesterday was doing that. So speaking of trucks, we need to change out our little Halloween truck here. So maybe we will do a fall one tomorrow. Maybe. Okay, so I think I got everything there. And then let's do our gingerbread. So we need to do we need to do our little hearts. Let's do our little hearts. I worked with adults with autism, and okay, let's see. Okay, let me go back up here. Sometimes people don't understand why older kids are trick-or-treating, so it's discouraging. I know, exactly. Physical 25 and 44, but mentally 6 and 10. Yes, no, I totally understand, Cheryl. When people come along, I mean, we never turn anyone down because we don't know their situation. And even teenagers, I mean, I'm fine with that. We have teenagers that trick or treat. I would never discourage someone from trick or treating, because you know what? It's okay. We have a lot of parents that have their infant child with them and they have their trick or treat bucket. We know you're going to eat that candy, but it's okay. It's okay. We would never say no to anybody. And we would never make them feel like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, because you know what? What are the holidays for? The holidays are for fun. So never make somebody feel bad and go, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. All right. Here is our little, oh, is there a lump in there? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so that was honey brown. I need a little bit more because I am doing the base. The base is up there. I don't know if you can see it. The base is right up here. So, hi, Lori, how are you? Yes, they'll always have all of the holidays. I know for sure. Yeah. I think it's great that you do that. You know, they need to be able to celebrate all those things. That's great. So, let me go ahead. I know one of the girls that I went with to the Watts of Love weekend, Darlene Keegan, her son has developmental issues, and I know that I've seen the pictures. She is lucky because she lives close to Disneyland and can go quite often, and he just loves all of the holiday stuff there, and I just think that's great. You know, always encourage them to be a child like that. You know, they don't have to grow up. In some ways, you know what? I wish I didn't have to grow up either. Okay, so bread. I'm gonna do bread. I love going to Disneyland and acting like a child. You know, we all need to be able to do that sometimes, right? We all need to keep that childlike part of us. I got the little hand part on this red, but it's covering up. And then I'm going to do this part gingerbread. We might speckle this project. We might, just to give it a little bit of something. I thought we might do polka dots, but maybe not. Maybe not. I want to do this really easy because some of you have expressed that I don't have a printer to print scrapbook paper. I don't want to go buy scrapbook paper. So I'm giving you options to just paint things. Okay, so let's start over, and now we need to do a second coat. So let's do that. Let's do our second coats on everything, just like Peter Pan. Exactly. And at least they're not. Yes, exactly. I completely agree. Hi, Lori. Happy Halloween. All right, let's get started with our second coat. Okay, getting some messages on there. Audrey is coming over. She comes over and she cleans my house for me. I'm so excited. So excited to have a clean house because I have got it. It's pretty filthy after being gone. You know, not really filthy, but you know, dogs. You know how dogs are. Dogs have stuff all over. There's always, I feel like they just drag dust in on their coats. Yeah, so she is my savior when it comes to cleaning my house. And I'm going to just go ahead and go over these really quick before I actually get to them so I can get the parts that I missed. Okay, so I'm just putting a second coat. Most of these are needing a second coat. It looks like there's a couple that don't. Like my darker turquoise doesn't, and my dragon fruit does not need a second coat. My cotton candy does. So it's more like the lighter colors kind of show through. The darker ones I think are fine, but I might just do a second coat just to make it a little more bright. I think sometimes when you put that second coat on, it just brightens it up just a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's just put a second coat on everything just to be safe that we're getting a solid color. So this is dragon fruit. So we had cotton candy, we have dragon fruit. If you're just joining me, we are doing 2 projects here. And instead of doing scrapbook paper, we are just painting to see how that looks. And these will be for my craft show I set up on Wednesday, which is all gingerbread. It is all gingerbread. So, well, not really, but it is a gingerbread theme, which is fun. So she has gingerbread, these great big gingerbread at the front of the craft show. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Happy Halloween. Happy Tuesday. So at the front of the craft show I set up for on Wednesday, she has these great big gingerbreads at the top. And she has some at the bottom of the railing of the stairs. They're ones that she's painted, and she's kept them really nice forever. And it's just kind of fun to have stuff like that for customers, and then also to carry on the theme inside. So she has gingerbread things here and there, and her whole kitchen area where they have food, it's all gingerbread themed. So I love that idea to add to all of her stuff, to add some more gingerbread, because you can never have enough gingerbread, right? In my opinion, you can never have enough gingerbread. So, okay, so this was Whispering Turquoise, and then we're going to do Aqua Sky. Where's my last? There we go. We're almost there. So the second coat kind of goes faster because you've already got one good coat on. So you're just putting light coats at this point. Light coats. I don't ever do thick coats of paint. I feel like doing 2 or 3 coats of light paint is so much better than doing one thick globby coat of paint. Just make sure that you're putting light coats and you are getting it all nice and spread out evenly. Okay, does that make sense? We do have to do some details on our cute little gingers here that's teeny tiny. We will use a stylus to do that. Hi Monique, how are you? Happy Tuesday. So I am finally feeling like I'm getting caught up. I got so many orders ready to go out last night that had gotten behind. You know, when I'm gone or when I'm leaving, sometimes things don't get finished up. Yours was one of them that was delayed. I'm always sad when that happens. Oh my goodness, it's hard. So we never intentionally do things like that. It just happens. Sometimes my daughter-in-law has questions and she won't mail something out. If she has a question on it, she's going to hold on to it, and then it will go out. But a lot of you guys lately, she's been throwing in a little extra here and there. So if you get something that you didn't order, just know that it's just one of those things that if we have extras of things, we are starting to throw in a few little surprises. So it's that time of year where we have to start cleaning out our bins. And if we just have one of something, then we're probably just going to discontinue it and throw it into somebody's box. So if you get something that you didn't order, that's why. That is why. Okay, hearts. Okay, and then we're going to do our little ginger. So that was Country Red. Let me get my gingerbread color. Where's the I for ginger? It's the gingerbread man. The I for ginger, for ginger is the gingerbread man. So Yepers. I know. It's super cute. Super duper cute like that. Yeah, if you look at this GI, the eye has a gingerbread. It's hard for you to tell. Oh, you can't really see. I don't think you can see. I've painted it, so it's probably hard for you to see, but I can see the score marks on it. So the eye is a gingerbread man. Super fun. Okay, and we'll dry these and we'll ink the edges and we will get the details done on the little gingers and then we will be ready to assemble everything. So first thing is to dry. All righty. We have tiny detail on those gingerbread. So, yeah, those might take just a moment. I will use my little stylus to do that. So styluses are great for those things. I don't have a brush that's teeny tiny like that. So a stylus will have to be what I use. Okay, and then we'll have inking to do on all of that. This is going to be so cute, guys. So cute. Okay, I think by the time that I get the details done on these gingers, everything else is going to be 100% dry. I think it looks like it's drying. It might be drying slowly. Okay, so okay, let's do this. Let's glue these together right now. We'll ink the edges and let's glue these together so that the base can start drying so that when it's time to put it in there, it is ready to go. So that's just one thing that I like to do. I like to get the base ready. So let's ink the edges. I like to use my ink pad. It's the easiest thing to do. And I just run the ink pad along the edges. Some people use a little dauber, a little finger dauber or a little sponge dauber. I just use the ink pad. I do it the easiest and quickest way. For me. Okay, so if you have a different way, that is absolutely fine. Do it your way. Have it your way, right? Like the Whopper. Have it your way. Okay, so here's my glue. You know what? I think I might have... Oh, there's another glue. Okay, I was going to say, I have another glue somewhere. It was hiding. It was behind stuff. So let's get this. Oopsie. Oopsie, I was knocking that over. All right. Okay, guys. So I wanted to tell you guys about something. I wasn't going to talk about this, but it's still bugging me. Oh my goodness. You know, people can just be so rude. So here's something that I witnessed in the airport while I was waiting for my flight to board. I witnessed this older gentleman and his wife, and I don't judge people, but these people were like dressed to the hilt, and I don't know if they're dressed like that because they were part of, like, when you fly with the airline, if you're an airline work associate, you have to dress up. So these people were dressed up really nice. I don't know, maybe they just had money. They were dressed very, very nice, and I knew that they were going first class probably. So I witnessed the guy talking poorly about anybody and everybody that walked by. And one of the comments that he made was about some children that were just kind of having fun running around, and he commented that they're going to turn into juvenile delinquents and that their parents need to get them under control. And these kids were just bouncing around having fun before they got on the airplane. But I heard every single person I felt like that went past, he had something negative to say about him. And I thought, that must just be a really miserable life to have to think poorly of people. You know, I try not to do that. And I certainly wouldn't do it out loud. Okay, his comments were loud enough that the people could hear as they're going by. He was not quiet about it at all. I don't know if you've ever experienced that with people where you're like they are showing very, very poor manners, and you're thinking, I just feel bad that you are not a happy person. I think, did I do my red? Did I do a second coat on the red? You know what, I'm going to leave it like that. So have you ever experienced someone that just had something bad to say about everyone? I sat there and I just listened, and I really wanted to say something, but I honestly did not want to start anything. And I knew that perhaps, what if I sat next to these people on my flight? So it was very miserable. So it was really sad that he was that way. So I board the flight, and let me do all the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to do my eyes. My eyes are teeny, teeny, tiny. So I got to be super duper careful on my eyes. Okay, so I was trying to be really careful and only have carry-ons. So I had my 2 suitcases very packed. But the lady at the desk said, I think they should fit in the overhead. I was like, okay. And technically I was only supposed to have a suitcase and a backpack. And I actually had a suitcase and another bag that was a little bit full. So I kind of shouldn't have done that, but I did. And they didn't say anything. They didn't say anything at the check-in. They didn't say anything as I went through the gate. And I go, and I'm just going to keep telling the story. So black eyes, and then I'm going to do little tiny hearts. I'm going to try really hard to just do my little hearts. And it's super hard with this. You might want to use a pen. The hearts on the belly are these hearts here. Okay, so I go, and I'm row 8. And my knee had swelled a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I need a little bit extra time. I'm going to go in with the families and with the people that need a little extra time. So I was one of the first people on, but this gentleman was also one of the first people on. And as I guessed it, not trying to profile him, but he was sitting in first class with his wife. He was the very first seat. And I was in row 8. And as I get to row 8 and I'm trying to lift my suitcase up and get it in, I realize that the front of it is not going to fit. That sometimes airplane, the inside part is not as deep. So I was on United, and they weren't as deep as I had experienced on other airplanes. And there was no way it was going to fit. There was just no way. Yes, Betty. Kathy, he did not sit next to me, but I walked past him. He was in row 1. I was in row 1. I was in row 8. So I'm going to just keep doing my white here. So I'm going to use the end of the stylus to do the white. So I realize, and the gentleman that's trying to help me realizes, that Darlena's going to have to check this bag. And there's only been a few people that have boarded the flight. So I have to do the walk of shame to the front, up to the stewardess, and say, I'm so sorry. Can you please check my bag for me? And this gentleman started laughing at me. He started laughing at me. And I thought, you are just a miserable human being. And I wanted to say something. And I decided I needed to be the better person and not say anything. But you know what, guys? Yesterday, it started bugging me. And I'm like, why do people have to be mean? Why do they have to be mean to strangers? I would never do that. I would say, oh, I'm so sorry, honey, that didn't fit. Let me help you. You know, I would always be there for a stranger and go, let me help you figure this out. You're going to have to check that. It's okay. You know, I always try to smooth things out for people. I would never try to embarrass him. And this gentleman was laughing out loud at me, mocking me. And I wanted so badly to say something about his behavior, and I didn't. I might have glared at him. I might have glanced over and glared at him like, how dare you? You know, how dare you do that to somebody? And then I had the opportunity While waiting for my bag, I was next to him. Um, while waiting at the luggage carrier, the whatever the thingy-ma-diggy. Um, and I chose to be the better person. And even sitting there listening, he's still talking badly about people. And I'm thinking, you know what? He is just a miserable human being that doesn't deserve my time. And I need to not worry about people like that, because there will always be people that choose to be mean, and I'm going to rise above this and I'm going to ignore it, and I'm not going to let him make me feel bad, because all I was doing was trying to get home, get to my craft show, and not have to check my bag. And it didn't work. But isn't that just mean? I just could not believe that an adult would laugh out loud at another adult. But he obviously is a miserable, miserable human being. And I just had to tell you about it, because you know what? It just still bugged me. So there you go. And now I can let it go. Now that I have told you, I can let it go, because I know that I chose not to engage, and I chose not to, oops, I missed the hands on this. I chose not to be like him. I could have been like him. I had a lot to say to him. I could have bit back, and I chose not to be that person. So anyways, there you go. Yeah. He would have smacked him. I needed to get home. Maybe if I didn't have to get home so quickly, I might have done something. But, here's the thing. We can choose to be better people. We can choose to ignore bad behavior. And I just wanted to give you that example, because I honestly have never been laughed at like that. And I think of things that, maybe when teenagers are treated that way, that might have been what that felt like. Ooh. So anyways, I just had to not engage, because if I had opened my mouth, it wouldn't have stopped with that. I would have got tossed off of that airplane. And then you would have been hearing about me on the news. So, sometimes you just have to choose to be the better person, right? Okay, let's get all these pieces off and let's ink, and then we'll glue together. So, anyways, I just wanted to share with you about my experience, because sometimes in life, people will treat us that way, and we don't deserve it. We do not deserve to be treated that way, ever. It's sad. It is so sad. It is sad that anybody could do that to another human being as an adult. But maybe he had issues. Maybe he just had issues and I didn't know. So maybe I need to not judge him. So there you go. I feel better already. Okay, let me glue my little hearts on while I'm right here, because I'm afraid I'm going to lose all my little hearts. So let me just put my little gingers down here. I do want to kind of ink the edges on my gingers, because, gingerbread are supposed to be kind of brown on the edge. There's so much bullying in the world. It starts at home. Absolutely. And shame on the wife. The wife was laughing too. So when she didn't laugh at me on the plane. Okay. I should have said, can't you keep him under control? Honestly, guys, I had so many things I wanted to say and just chose not to. So, but inside the airport, before we got on the plane, she was laughing. So she was feeding him. So that is the thing that a spouse has the opportunity to say, honey, that's really out of line. You shouldn't treat people that way. Inside the airport, when he was talking badly about people that were walking by, he was making making comments about people, just random people as they're walking by, and the children. She was laughing about it. So you can tell exactly that, yeah, it starts at home. Okay, I'm going to have to do this smile. I'll do the smile with a little tiny marker. Wife did not say a word. I would have. Yeah, exactly what a horse's patootie. He was older, like probably, I'm going to say he was at least in his 70s. He definitely knew better, but maybe he had some issues. Maybe he had something going on. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, guys. So anyways, I thought that might be a little entertaining to you to know that, hey, you know what? Darlene got bullied. Yeah, just a little bit. So what would you guys have done? I mean, I know that some of you say that you would have smacked him, but really I know you wouldn't, because we don't ever want to get thrown out. But what would you have done in that situation? Because I feel like I handled it the best way by just not saying anything. I felt like that was probably the best way. Okay, I put glue in there. I'm using my little tiny pointy, pointy Q-tip. I'm going to just put a tiny little dab of glue right here. I feel like it probably was the best to just do what I did, you know. People are going to be that way. And I knew that I wouldn't see him again after we were done. If it was somebody that I was working with, I would have definitely put them in check. You know, if it's somebody that you would have to deal with forever, I would never put up with that in the workforce. I would never put up with that, even at a craft show. I would not put up with that. But being a stranger, and you're not going to see them again, and you just have to think that, you know, you just have a sad, miserable life to treat people like that, right? You just be sad. He was planning to test you. Thank you. You're going to show up on a reality TV and win a ton of money. That's possible. Maybe his wife has to agree with him. We don't know the story. You're so right. Terry, you know, it wasn't easy for me because probably if I had backup with me, I wouldn't have shut up. Like if I had a friend with me that was there as my moral support, I wouldn't have shut up. But being by myself, it's different. Okay. So I think, oh, my glue is drying really fast, guys. That might not have been the best idea. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on each heart because, my glue is actually drying really quickly. And these are tiny. They're hard to get in here. If you just want to use a marker and do your little hearts, you absolutely can do that. These are tiny, like about 1/16 of an inch, maybe even smaller than that. So yeah, I just, there are times when I don't keep my mouth shut, and I should. But I also knew that I needed to be on the flight. And I suppose if somebody's in first class, then they might get treated better. You know, you just never know. So anyways, I made it home, and it kind of bugged me off and on yesterday. And I decided that I'm going to talk about it to you guys because, you know, sometimes just talking helps. Sometimes just talking helps the situation. Okay, let's bring in everything. Here's our eye. Ginger. Like that. Okay, we're going to lay everything out and we'll start gluing everything together. Bread. Oh, I need to ink bread because it is gingerbread. That's how bullies work. Because nobody's going to say anything to them. Yeah, you know what? Write a note to the airplane. Oh, yeah. I should have done that. Exactly. Or gone to the bathroom and handed him a note and just told him how miserable he was. You know what? So here's the thing. I've never had to prepare myself for something like this. I've never been treated like that in my life. So now I know. Now I know how to react. I mean, honestly, I have never been bullied. And that is just something new for me. So I hope that none of you ever have to go through a situation like that. But maybe some of the suggestions here will help you. Maybe. All right. There we go. Okay, I think everything else I'm not going to ink. I'm just going to lay it out on the appropriate. This is ginger. I did not spell that right. Gingerger. Gingerbread. Okay, and then we'll just glue. Oh, I have to ink all those. Darlene, you need to ink those. I need to ink all of my little rectangles. You're talking it out. Yeah, absolutely. Talking it out really does help your head. And knowing that, you know what, sometimes I wish that I could say those things. I am not one. I'm not a fighter. I actually, I remember having somebody trying to argue with me. They could be watching. I don't know. Anyways, I really hate to even say it, but, you know, it wasn't really a family member. It was an acquaintance that was trying to provoke me into arguing and yelling and telling me what a bad person I was and what a bad person my husband was. And all I said at the end was, "Are you done?" All I said at the end was, "Are you done?" And that made them even more mad because they really wanted me to argue and to fight and to try to make a point. And I just would not engage. So sometimes people want you to do that. They say things because they want to see how you're going to react. And sometimes it's just better to not. So I made a post about that yesterday. And then that was what my post was all about, was that sometimes it's better to just walk away than to get into a big argument about something that you're probably not going to win. You know, there was probably no win on an airplane. Probably not. Okay, let me get everything in place. Let's make sure everything looks good. I think it's looking super cute, guys. I think I'm going to love this. What do you think? What do you think? And this little gingerbread has lost his foot. He had a bite taken out of him. Oh, snap. Yeah. But I just think it's sad at our age that we have to put up with that. You know, I definitely would not put up with that in the workforce. That would be a no. Oh, look at that. Look how cute those are. These are super duper cute. Okay, I'm going to glue them onto here, and then I'm going to glue them as I'm going. I'm going to glue them onto the backer. Okay, this is the backer, and then all of that fits into the base. Is that what your post? Yes, that was what my post was about yesterday, was that. And the fact that sometimes you have to choose to not engage. Absolutely have to choose to not engage with those people. So anyways, okay, here's my glue. On some of these, they're really thin, and you'll just want to use your Q-tip instead of making a mess. A lot of the letters, though, are wide enough that I can use my my glue. I don't usually make any type of controversial posts. I just don't anymore. I'm too old for that. I am too old to fight or do those things. I choose not to, and not on my business page for sure, and even on your regular page, people check those things. I try to keep everything positive and not have drama on my page, because, you know, who wants all that? Who wants drama? No one. Nada. Not anyone at all. Okay, so it will dry clear. I'm trying to line it up and not make a mess. Trying. Alrighty. Isn't this super cute? I'll get all of my letters on there, and then I will glue it onto the base part, and it's going to be adorable. I'm so excited. What time is it? 7:35. Okay, so Audrey will be here at 8 o'clock to clean. So I need to be done. I need to be done and have my brushes washed up. And she is going to get my house all clean for Halloween. Or any day. Not necessarily Halloween. But it'll be clean. I don't have time to do that. And she is amazing and does a great job. So my little gingers all in a row. One has a foot that's been bitten off. I know, I'm really going to miss my little grandkids, Taylor and my son, my youngest son. You know, they moved to Arizona. We always and forever walked around the block since the kiddos were tiny. I'm definitely going to miss them not being here for Halloween. It's hard when you have tradition like that, right? It is so hard. I don't like that they're gone. Do not like that they're gone. You know, there's like a little something right there. Let me see if I can try to get that off of there. Or what I can do is, let me just ink the edge. There's like some, I don't know what it is. I'm going to ink the edge a little bit more. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. All right. So my husband already did his pumpkin. He always carves a pumpkin. It's sitting out on the front porch. And my job today is to get that front porch cleaned off. Tomorrow I have two things to do. I have to go put out craft show signs in the morning for the preschool show that I'm in charge of next week. I have to get those signs out. I wait till after Halloween because we tend to lose signs on Halloween. If I put the craft show signs out early, trick-or-treaters are just, they're mischievous. So I wait until the day after Halloween to put out craft show signs. So tomorrow I get to do that in the morning. And then I get to go set up tomorrow night. I set up my craft show up in Alpine. If you guys know where that's at, I'll be up in Alpine. That's my second craft show that I have going on. So I'll set up for that tomorrow night. We can't start until 4 o'clock. So it's 4 to 7 tomorrow night for setup for that show. Gingerbread. This is looking so cute, guys. And I'll glue all of these little rectangles on and make sure nothing moves, because as you're doing this, things can move. So when you put it on, then take a second look and make sure that nothing has moved around and that you don't need to adjust something. Okay, so let's just kind of get it in order, and then I'll just pull each one off and I will glue it on there. I think this is so cute. I love all the colors. It's really different. You know, I think that they are nice, bright colors for Christmas, and it's another option instead of doing the scrapbook paper. So you can absolutely do scrapbook paper. You could do chalking on these. This one's almost gone. You probably would have looked at him and said, that was rude, and went about, yes. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Tina, have a great day. Hope you have a good day, everybody. Let me get my little snap. Oh, snap. I just love these. I think they're so cute. I really needed some gingerbread things, so this is perfect. Perfecto. And what do you think of the colors? I think the colors are just fun. There goes my belly. Did you hear my tummy? Did you hear my tummy, everybody? I'm sure you did. It went roar. It went roar. Okay. Gingerbread. I just think these are fun. I love the fun colors. I think that they go together well. I like that they're kind of pastel-y, but you throw in that dragon fruit for Caramanco. Guts to do it. Okay, so I always make sure before I put in the base, I want to make sure that everything is dry. So I probably will not put it in the base. So now I just go back and I just make sure everything is lined up. I fill the top, I fill the bottom. You want this to be like that, so that it will go into your base. So see how this has a little bit of a lip right there? You want to make sure everything is at the top and everything is aligned. Make sure nothing has moved around on you. Do the same with the other one. Just kind of scooch it all in. And then if you need to, if you get back, if you have some glue that has kind of gotten a little crazy, you can take your little stylus and you can get some of that off of there if you want to, or you can just let it dry. It'll dry clear. So I'm going to just kind of move that just like that. And there we go. Okay, I think that that is the best that I can get it. What do you think? I think it's super cute. Gingerbread and oh snap. And then when it is dry, I will put in the base. So here's the base for this. It's gingerbread color. I think that's kind of cute. You could do it any color. If you wanted to do it red, that would be fine too. And then this is for this one. So it will just slide right into that. But I think I need to wait. So let's turn it around and I'm going to show you guys and then I will be done for now. And there's like a little piece there. Okay. I will glue it into the base. And the reason I do that is so that they don't get detached at the craft show. So I love the retro colors too. At the craft show, I want to make sure everything is there. There we are. Hi guys. So what can happen is that a person picks it up and they're walking around with it. And look at how cute that is. That is so cute. And they're walking around with it and then they change their mind. And if that base is not attached, what if that base gets left into their basket or that base gets left on a shelf and people are like, what is this? What does this go to? So that would be another reason for making sure that it's glued in. So I will glue them into it. Actually, by the time that I get this, I will upload the video to my phone and then I will upload it. Then I will send it to YouTube. By the time that happens, I will be able to glue it in there because it takes about 5 minutes or more. And by that time, it will be set up enough that I can glue it in there. But yeah, that's the reason why I glue them together so that everything stays together forever. And also these bases are pretty small. So when the customer has it at home, they can easily still box this up at the end of the season and it's not going to get separated and then next year they pull it out. Okay, so many reasons I do glue it in. Many reasons. All right. Okay, guys. I hope you had fun watching this. Thank you for helping me choose which ones to do. I think these colors are fun. You can choose any color. You can do all your blocks the same color, but I think it's fun to do a variety of colors. You can put scrapbook paper on here. You can use transfers and put a textured pattern on here. You can do polka dots. You can do stripes, though it's endless. The sky is the limit, guys. All right, let me see if there's any questions. These are already over in the shop. Okay, so if you wanted to know that, they're already over there. Thank you. If you love it, give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. I'm going to give myself some hearts. You know that you can only give hearts one time, but I like seeing the hearts go up. Have a wonderful Halloween, guys. Be safe out there. Have fun. And I just hope that you will think about what I talked about and never bully anybody. Never be mean to them like that. Don't be the rude person. You know, if you're going to laugh at somebody, laugh when you get home or laugh in your car so that don't hurt their feelings. Me, I am very strong. You know, it didn't hurt my feelings. It made me think how miserable he is. All right, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.